Is it old?
No.
Baby?
He's 9.
Very cool. Thank you. Have a good day. Guys, welcome to the new segment called Relocate. We're gonna jump into all the individual neighborhoods of the west side of Vancouver, go into history, geography, amenities, and of course, the real estate in each area. And today we start in beautiful Southlands, Vancouver. So starting with geography, the northwesternmost edge of Southlands Vancouver begins at Camosun Street and West 41st Avenue. The neighborhood then continues along its northern border to the east, which is along West 41st Avenue, until Blenheim Street, where the northern border ends. The neighborhood then continues to the south, down Blenheim to Southwest Marine Drive, and all the way along Southwest Marine Drive to Fraser River Park at the foot of Angus Drive. That is the neighborhood's southeast corner, and of course it is trumped completely by the south by the mighty Fraser River. Okay guys, now for some history on the area. Archaeological finds date back showing that First Nations bands had actually settled here as early as 400 BC. And as recently as 15,000 years ago, this entire area was covered in a sheet of glacial ice. Okay guys, as far back as 1908, records show Canadian Pacific Railway owned all of this, as it was still known as Dunbar, owned Dunbar as well. Residential development as we know it today did not begin in this area, in the Dunbar area, until the early 1920s. The first house actually being built on West 22nd, which we'll discuss a bit more when we jump into the Dunbar segment. And then Dunbar, Southlands where we're in, and Point Grey, kind of a conglomerate neighborhood at that time, didn't join to be a part of the city of Vancouver until 1929, and that's when it all took off. Hey guys, now for the amenity portion of Southlands Vancouver. So there are no actual schools in Southlands. Southlands Elementary, however, is located just outside of the neighborhood on Camosun and 37th as the closest elementary school in catchment. And then your closest high schools are up in Kerrisdale, which would be Point Grey and McGee. A much loved amenity in this neighborhood is right down the bottom. You've got the Fraser River Trail, which you can walk, as you can imagine, parallel with the Fraser there. So additionally, when we talk about leisure, we've got parks. We've got Musqueam Park, we've got Deering Island Park, and we have Fraser River Park also collectively within the Southlands neighborhood here. Marine Drive, Musqueam, McCleary, Point Grey, and Shaughnessy. 5 beautiful golf courses, all within the Southlands neighborhood as well, topping off our huge amenity list for this most desired West Side neighborhood. Now for the good stuff, the real estate. There are 2,231 homes in the Southlands neighborhood. Currently, you've got lots as small as 4,500 square feet, all the way up to 79,000 square feet for sale. The largest lot on MLS, in MLS history for the neighborhood, is 185,000 square feet, which is just over 4 acres. So for pricing, you've got homes right now offered from as low as 2.8 million, as high as 12.8 million. And in the last 24 months, you've got homes selling as cheap as 1.7 million and up as high as 18.5 million. So as you can imagine, a huge variety in lot sizes down here. As you start up at the northwest corner, you've got much more traditional size homes, even some Vancouver specials and more traditional styles up there. And as you come down into the estates, as you move southeast into the Southlands neighborhood, you've got these massive equestrian estates with ultra contemporary homes. You've got bungalow options. You've even got some crisp Victorian inspired options littered throughout down here. So you really get the best of all worlds down here when it comes to the real estate of Southlands Vancouver. There you have it, guys. That is the Coles Notes on beautiful Southlands Vancouver. So if you are thinking of relocating down here, give me a call anytime. We can dive into a lot more detail, of course, on the real estate aspect of our tour today. And not to be missed, this perfect little gem in the far southwest corner of Vancouver's West Side, butting up again against the Fraser River here. Until the next relocation episode, I'm Jay McInnes, and enjoy the week.